Exciting Times by, oh, I don't think I can pronounce this name, I'm really sorry. But I don't know what it is about this book. So, Exciting Times tells the story of this lady who, she's 20 something. So, she moves from Ireland to Hong Kong, and she's just done with her university education. So, she moves to Hong Kong seeking better prospects, I guess, and she gets this job teaching in a certain school. But that's not important. The important bit is that she meets this banker and they sort of get into an arrangement. This banker is a sort of detached person. He's not really into the emotional, gushy side of life. He's a bit unfeeling, a bit, I guess, I don't know. And she's sort of depending on him for money and such and everything. So the basic story is that once they've settled into this sort of relationship, he is a banker. He's transferred to work in another city. I believe it's London, and he stays there for around 9 months or so. And during that period, she meets this lady and actually starts falling in love. I mean, she wasn't in love with this fella because he sort of is incapable of feeling love. That's what he says, and according to their various discussions and talks. And so it's basically her relationship with this lady develops and everything, and she's trying to understand herself. What am I saying? I don't think I'm doing this very well. So in a way, most of the book is just her trying to understand, or rather to put words to her identity in a way, because she's very different with these two people, and it's just so complex. But one thing that really stands out about this book to me is her relationship to money. I mean, she's pretty bold about it. She says that ever since she was a kid, she's just been working to save money because, in a way, money brings her freedom. It's what if when she has money, she will not have to depend on anyone, which is a bit ironical given how much she comes to depend on this banker dude, mostly because of his money. You know, I don't know. Is she a gold digger? I don't know, but and then there's the more in-depth. So I actually read this book due to uh, a recommendation or review by Jack Edwards, and in that he mentions how relatable this book is because of how basically this lady interacts with life. You see the normal things that we ourselves do do reflected in this book. Things like, okay, there are these moments where she meets this person, and her first reaction is to get on the phone and sort of log into Instagram and check out their stories and everything. I enjoy that. I thought, yeah, hashtag relatable, because there are moments where she mentions, okay, she doesn't want Instagram to notice or to notify this person that she's seen their story. So she's mastered the trick of sliding the stories just so that halfway she can see a hint of the previous story, but the Instagram won't notify this person that, oh, she has seen your stories. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's really great and funny. But I must confess to you though, I'm really not getting the whole vibe of this kind of books. I mean, it's a bit depressing, and I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm the kind of person who goes into books being like, oh, I want to read about real life. I guess to me, most books or other stories are sort of escapist, and I'm really not enjoying this. Okay, the previous book I read before this was Normal People, so I'm like, I know the world's just raving mad about normal people. We all love it and everything. It's great writing, I must say, but I feel a bit depressed about it, and I'm like, what's the point? What's the point? And I don't know. I don't know if me going into literature, I feel like it has to have a certain point or a certain message. I don't know what's going on in me, but I guess I'm just trying to understand myself in a way. So in the end, I just loved the experience, but after reading the book, I'm like, okay, what was this? So I hope this is not a negative review. This is not a negative review. The book is great, but yeah, I don't really think that literature should have a point, as it's not under any obligation. So what am I even saying? That's it from me. Pick up the book. I really enjoyed the cover. I love the design. It's wonderful. Well, pick up the book if you wish to, and yeah, tell me in the comments whether you've read it, or give me your thoughts on these characters and her morality. I feel like this is a character I would want to discuss about and be like, oh no, she's like this, she's not like this. This is why she thinks this way and everything. Yeah, and I'm just blathering. But yeah, tell me what you think of the book and everything, and subscribe subscribe to the channel if you do want, or if you are interested in this thing, books. See ya. Ciao.